Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and welcome to the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. I have been looking forward to this here collection since it was announced. I love Mega Man. I love classic Mega Man the most, but Battle Network is a pretty darn close second. And we are gonna jump right in to some freaking Mega Man Battle Network. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Mega. But I am just super darn freaking excited for this. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played the very first Battle Network, so I might be a little rusty, but I really want to play. I'm really looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. Here we go. Lan, wake up! If you don't get up, you'll be late for school. Many dots are to be had. PET News, World 3 crime is on the rise. It says the World 3 plan to control the net might be starting. Sleep. You've got mail from Dad, too, look. Sorry I couldn't get off work Sunday, I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you, it says. There's some battle chip data attached. That got his attention. I was just having a dream, great dream, too. I'll expand the chip data, so check your PET later, okay? This is Lan Hikari. He doesn't really like getting up in the mornings, and I can relate to that quite a lot. He wears his roller skates all the time, scoots around, because he's just a too cool kid like that. And this is our PET, which contains the AI navigation program megaman.exe. Lan, good morning! Morning, Mega Man. If you need to talk to me, just push L. Okay, let's get to school. And of course, we need to check our mail. Because heck yeah, email. It's the way of the future. This is basically just stuff we saw already, but you know. And there's our dad, constant workaholic. He's a very important man, so he couldn't really spend much time with us, it seems. But we get a battle chip for a Crossgun C. What the heck's a battle chip? Well, we'll figure that out later. For now, we gotta go to school. And of course, we've also got to say hello to our mom. Good morning, Lan. Morning, Mom. Breakfast is on the table. You have time to eat? Heck yeah. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And there's a battle chip under the plate. How swell. For Recover 10A. Neat. Yeah, you could probably basically find battle chips pretty much anywhere. And hey, it's our friend Mail. Or, as I've also recently started watching the Battle Network anime, she's also referred to as Melu. Which, I don't know, it just doesn't sound quite as good as just straight up Mail, but, you know. Uh-oh. Mail looks grumpy. No one asked you to wait for me. Did you just say something? Come on. Let's go. Why do we always have to walk to school together? Oh, Lan, you fool. Because we've always got so much to talk about. She means she's got a lot to talk about. Want, want. You just listen. Quiet. And the walk to school begins. Have you heard about the oven accidents? People's ovens have been spitting fire all of a sudden. I bet it's another World 3 virus on the loose. You're just imagining things. Maybe. Well, here we are. Let's get to class. Heck yeah, school! Except, you know. I never had the most exciting school experience, so I'm kind of neutral on the subject. I liked college better than regular school, I think. Morning, Lan. Dex was looking for you. He's too big to be in elementary school, you know? Scary. Well, way to just call the kid fat, jeez. And it's the blackboard with nicks and graffiti all over it. And books. Books are all about school and stuff. It always is very helpful to just check literally everything, because you never know where you're going to find a battle chip. There's weird bugs crawling out of the dirt. Cool. 5th graders are studying ants for science class. Neat. That frog in his cage is looking at me. Gee, it's creepy. He's staring at me. I thought we were supposed to study him and not the other way around. Oh ho ho. This desk seems a little big for Yai. Yai is this little short stuff person over here, who always looks very angry for some reason. You wish to ask moi, Madame Yai herself, about PET? Yes. Curiosity is a virtue. Okay, listen up good. PET is short for Personal Terminal. It's a portable link to the net, see? Kinda like a cell phone that does a whole lot more. You can send mail, use electronic money, and read textbooks. Actually, in the modern era, you could do all of that on a regular cell phone. And yet we don't have cool battling net friends yet. In some ways, technology has evolved, but in others it hasn't. The Navi program inside helps you if you have a problem. You have one on your P2, too. Wasn't it called Megaman? Or something like that? Let's see. Lance's desk, the drawer is full of junk. Of course. Neil's desk, wow, it's so clean and organized. The complete opposite. These look like the 5th graders' desks. Yup. These are indeed the 5th graders' desks. Yes, indeed. Somebody carved graffiti into this desk. I love Guts, man. Well, I wonder who did that. And I was like, for real? Whoa, no way. Girls and their gossip. Man, yesterday our home oven started spitting fire. That sounds important, but I'm sure it won't come up again. Lan, you heard about the World 3's plans to control the net, yeah? Yeah. Talk about scary. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Well, we're a video game protagonist, so we'll probably save the world by the time things are all said and done. And this is Dex, by the way. I've been waiting for you, Lan, in all capitals. I challenge you to a net battle, your wimpy megaman against my Guts man. I heard that. Net battling isn't allowed, you know. Aw, stuff it. You sure got a big mouth for such a shrimp. We're not bothering anyone, are we, Lan? Well, I guess. Shrimp? That's no way to talk to a lady. But the school bell has rung. Unfortunately, net battles will have to wait. After class, Lan, be there. And here comes our homeroom teacher, Miss Mari. Let's begin class, shall we? First period is virus busting. Who's read net news? I did. It said World 3 net crimes are on the rise. Very good. And extra marks for checking your net news. Of course, you should know that too, Lan. It's important that we all know how to fight viruses. I'd like to see a World 3 virus take on me and Guts, man. Humph. Dex and his silly little Guts, man. What'd you say? Relax. Why would the World 3 bother with you anyway, Dex? You suck. Why, you, Lan. Quiet in the class. Today we'll be using the common virus called a metool. Jack in your PET so your net navi can access the net. Lan, she said to jack in. Press R. Yeah. And, well, we're stuck in our desk right now, so let's press the R button. Trippy transition sequences. And welcome to the net. It looks like everyone's navi is online. Okay, I'm releasing the metool data now. Everybody ready? And welcome to the battle screen. It's tutorial time, everybody. Let's have a demonstration on how to delete viruses. When fighting, you must first send chip data to your navi. You can choose the chips to send in this window. Chip icons are shown at the bottom of the setup window. From here, you can choose which chips you want to send to the navi. Those right there. This shows the chip data you have selected. It shows the attack rating, that number there. This is the virus's hit points. It shows how tough the virus is, that number there. You can normally only send one chip at a time, but You can send multiple copies of the same chip, such as 2 or 3 cannons. This will let you use more weapons and fight much better. We have 2 cannons now. Choose which chip data to send to the Navi. Select with A. Press R to see an explanation of the chip. So we have cannon. A nice big cannon. Perfect explanation. We chose a cannon, that means we can choose one more cannon. Like this one. Now let's send this data to your Navi. Choose OK. Ta-da! We sent the data, and now it's time to fight the virus. Now I'll explain how to fight as we actually do so. You can move your Navi up, down, left, and right. You shoot with B, it's weak but fast. Your HP are shown at the top left. If you go down to 0 HP, your Navi is deleted, so be careful. That up there. Above your Navi's head is the chip data you sent. You can only use it once, so be careful. That right there. And that's the basic battle technique. Easy, right? Miss Mari, what do you do if you used your chips and the virus still isn't dead? That's a good question. Everyone look here. This is your battle gauge. It slowly fills as you fight. When it's full, press L or R and then you can go to the battle setup screen and choose new chips to send. Let's try it. Good luck. Battle start. Oh yeah, Metors are really no big deal. Or Metools, excuse me. Good job. Let's go to the next lesson. We're not done yet, though. Now I'll tell you about support chips. Not all chips are weapons. For example, a steel chip will increase the area that your Navi is able to move around in. That right there. Since you need to get close for a sword, this would be a wise strategy. Miss Mari, I thought we could only choose chip copies. Another good question. Look here, please. Do you see the letter? That's this chip's code. You can choose a different type of chip if it has the same code type. Please notice that Steel and Wide Sword have the same code. They're both S. Indeed they are. You can choose 2 chips at the same time now. They are shown here in the order that you choose them. This will help you plan your strategy. Up here. Let's try that. Choose Steel and Wide Sword in that order. So we pick Steel. And then we pick Wide Sword, which does a nice 80 damage. And, oh well, we should reach the explanation too. Steel left column of enemy area, and cut down column, range equals 1. And let's try out our strategy. First, you'll use A to steal. Then the virus's area will shrink right, and you will have more room to move around. Move into the area that you took and use the sword. This is a powerful strategy. However, be careful of the virus's attack when close. Good luck, everyone. Indeed, let's do just that. Steal the column, Wide Sword the 2 viruses up front. And we have to wait for the custom battle gauge to refill. I've heard it often referred to as just the custom gauge, since it does say custom right up there. And we can also fight with our regular Mega Buster, but it's not terribly strong right now. So let's go back to our custom screen. Try it yourself this time. Let's see. We whittled the Metool down to 30 HP, so let's just send in our shotgun chip. Hits enemy and keeps going 1 pintle. Meaning, it hits the enemy, it hits, and then also hits the panel behind it. So if you have enemies lined up, then it's easy for hitting multiple targets at once. And also, stuff like shotgun works much faster than a cannon or a wide sword. Now let's go to the next lesson. Because 3 tutorials are better than 1. For our final lesson, we'll talk about chip adding. By using chip adding, you can increase the number of chips that you can use to make combinations for improved strategies. Look at the screen. See the add button at the bottom right? Yes, I do. If you select this button without choosing any chips, you will have to fight for 1 turn without chips, but on your next turn, you will be able to select from 10. Do this twice and you'll have 15 chips to choose from. That should surely give you all of the strategies you need. Okay, a pop quiz! For this test, you will need to use all of the techniques I've just taught you and delete a virus. Good luck! Yeah, the add function in the first Battle Network game is actually fairly different from how it functions in later games. But that's for another time, I suppose. I've got to finish this Battle Network game before I play the others. And LAN is sending chip data. So for now, we just kind of have to avoid best we can. Maybe just send some pot shots towards these Metools. They're not terribly fast to their attacks, so they're not much of a threat. Of course, it also doesn't help if we accidentally run into them, so let's try not to do that. And yeah, we've got lots of chips now. We've got mini-bombs, we've got regular swords, we've got cross guns, all sorts of neat things. So, let's see. What sort of chips do we want to use? It is going to take 1 more turn, honestly, just to take out everybody. Let's just pick these 2 for now. Coded N, so we can use them all together. And that will be 1 and 2 Metools down. Or just Mets, I guess. Let's see. 1 more turn. And yeah, once we use add once, when we go back to the custom screen after that, we are, again, limited down to only 5 battle chips. So it's really just like a one-time thing. But I suppose that's enough for now. Tutorial over. Good job. That's all for today's class. After class. Phew. Wow, today just flew by, huh? Let's go home. Okay. But first, we have something we have to take care of first. Hi, Dex. You got saved by the bell, but now it's time to fight. My Gutsman rocks! I got the latest version yesterday. Let's do it! Heck yeah. Time for a real net battle, baby. This is Gutsman. Gutsman is not terribly threatening, but this is also not the best selection of chips. We don't want to get too close to Gutsman, but we'll just add some chips for now and see if we can sort of whittle them down. Gutsman is kind of just like a big version of the Met virus in many cases, but he has a very specific weakness. He can only attack along the ground, but he can crack your panels, and when you rock over a cracked panel, it makes a hole. But that blocks his attacks from working. So he kind of creates his own sort of weakness, where he really just can't hit you, like, at all, in certain scenarios. Okay, we've got a couple cannons. We basically have an impenetrable shield against Gutsman. He cannot really do anything to us. And Gutsman kind of stays like this for a few Battle Network games. Oop. Haha. Get up here. Oh, darn it. Got a little too antsy. Let's just get rid of these swords. We'll just kind of hang out. Chill out. Just shoot him a few times. Why not? I don't know if he can do it in this game, but Gutsman can punch you in some Battle Network games if you get up to your front column. So honestly, just kind of keeping your distance from him is a good idea. It also gives you more of an opportunity to dodge around his attacks. Which, as we've established, he's not terribly difficult to deal with, since he makes his own, ruins his own strategies by making holes. Oh, well. Ah, we took a hit. Well, that was gonna happen at least once. Oh, he's about to punch us. Oh dear. Yeah, like I said, I'm a bit rusty. Back off. Yep, okay. Ow. Well, I accidentally went to the front of the column and let him punch me anyway. Oof. But he's down to 40 hit points, so we can just kind of pick this cannon and just kind of chill out here for a second until he's in line. There we go. Enemy deleted! You just got lucky. Today doesn't count, okay? Sure, Dex. Whatever you say. But yeah, man, that's the beginning of Battle Network. And I am super excited to really get this going. I really hope you are too, because I love this, and it's really super neat. It really is. But that's gonna be all for this episode, I'd say. I will see you guys next time, and this is your good friend Sparky signing off for now. I'll catch you later. I hope you don't mind long, awkward silences.